Now you're ready to sail for the Horn. Play, roll and go. Our boots and our clothes, boys, are all in the Horn. To be rollicking, randy, dandy, oh. Heave up, oh, heave away. Way, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cable's all scored. To be rollicking, randy, dandy, oh.
How's everyone doing today? I hope you're having a great day, and I hope that you are doing well. Now, before I begin, I just want to say that over 99% of viewers on my channels are not subscribers, so I hope today is the day that I earn your subscription. So, without further ado, let's begin. So, today we're going to be talking about probably the best lineup to use in the Operation W.I.N.T.E.R event. This is hands down the best lineup. I don't care what anyone else says. This is literally the one that has worked for me, and I've seen other content creators out there streaming or whatever and struggling, and I figured I'd kind of throw a bone to the community and kind of show you that, hey, this is the lineup that I've been using, and it's been doing very well. So, kind of just the takeaway here, we got our Echo PT boat, Echo 80 PT 109, and as you can see here, we got our tasks and everything, and they're like very easy to do. Like, we can just go knock these out, the damage, placing first, and destroying the enemy with torpedoes, and all that is actually very easy to do. Another thing that I'm going to show here is a replay option, and how replays work really is that, you can see you got the KB 220 coming up, but any current replay of a game that you play, it will have a numbers in sequence, and you kind of rename them, and then from there you can go rename them, save them in a different folder, reload them back in your folder, kind of go that way. So today I'm doing this one so we can talk about Naval really, and like I said, I renamed it for the best lineup for ships, hands down. So another thing too we're going to look at is just, like I said, this is the best lineup to do for the event, for getting first place and dealing all that damage. Another thing we're going to keep in mind is destroying enemies with torpedoes will be kind of hard with this lineup just because torpedo boats and everything like that, we only got one, and the other torpedo bomber we have is only a rank 1, so it's not really going to count for the rank 2 that's qualified. But this other lineup that I have here, this one will do it just fine. I mean, we got 3 aircraft that can carry a torpedo, so that's my recommendation if you're looking at kind of trying to go that route, right? But you've got other options. You can go and basically get, win, battles, win those battles or capture those caps. That's another way of doing it too. So we're going to go dive into this replay and go over this. And like I said, if you got other suggestions for videos or hidden gems and stuff like that, and you got a really good replay and you want to send it to the channel so we can check it out, feel free to check the description for the fan email. So we're going to go in, we're going to spawn in our 165-foot PC 486. And this thing is a monster. This is a premium. You can pick this up for, I think, roughly 500 Golden Eagles right now on sale. So definitely consider picking this monstrosity up. So going along with this, I'm kind of moving in. This is kind of a high priority target, and what I mean by that is, as you see with this PT-6 right away, he's going to start shooting at us. The enemy team will shoot at you when they see the ship. Same with the regular tech tree equivalent of 1.7, and the reason why is just because this ship can do a lot of damage with its main caliber weapons. You can technically one-shot a ship here and there, so that's kind of something we're going to have to be a little bit wary of just when we're taking the ship out. We don't want to overextend, because if we do overextend, then we're going to see the entire enemy team point their guns at us, and it's just not going to go too well. So you can see here I'm kind of leading shots too, because you have the range fine, and this is arcade, right? So sure, realistic and all that, it's going to be a little more, you got to adjust it by yourself. But here with any target, you got to go aim at it, and you got to fire a few shots at it, and from there, it will automatically adjust, and you kind of have to lead basically from there. So you can see the ship can one-shot, as you just saw with that LS5 or LS1 or whatever, and it's gotten knocked out. You can see other ships here, we're kind of leading our shots. One thing you can notice too is that when you use this ship, even when you fire HE and you miss, like it will still do splash damage. So I kind of took a big hit there. My engine's on fire. I'm turning around. We see a Type T-14 start coming at us straight. So I think he's trying to launch torpedoes at us, but we're going to go and just take evasive maneuvers. That LS-3 is definitely a big threat for this ship. I mean, if you get hit by that, that thing can just totally wreck your Sunday. And, just moving around here, we got to watch out. He's trying to come head on with us, so we got to adjust a little bit. I think he tried to drop his torps at me, so I'm going to try to keep leading my shot a little bit, see if I can just take him out, and he's done. So you can see it's like a 2-shot, 1-shot kill for a lot of these ships. And the reason why, like, this 1.7 BR works really well, and you can see we're already at 3rd place, so we're chugging along to 1st, is the big difference is that you got to keep in mind that when you get to the higher BRs, right? So I know another popular lineup is the 2.7 barges, and the problem with that is that just the amount of skill that the players you will face, because you're going to 2.7, right? So you're going to face 3.7. So there's a lot more advanced kind of coastal ships of that tier. There's also more advanced destroyers. The player base has been playing Naval probably longer than a lot of these players at 1.7, right? So, of course, there's going to be a big skill gap difference, and not to encourage seal clubbing or anything like that. But at the same time, from my experiences in Naval so far, and you can see I just died there because, I overextended. So we did something that I was talking about not doing, and look what I did. I'm a hypocrite. Oh well. Anyways, we're going to spawn in now in our 165-foot PC 451, and this thing, like I said, same thing as the premium version, except I feel this one's a little better just because of the amount of you get like AI gunners, so they'll target aircraft. I've shot down a lot of aircraft with this, and like I said, you get one less gun, but it still does the same thing. You can see obviously from splashing and all that. But anyways, getting back to my little rant about 2.7, and you can see we're in 2nd place, so we're chugging along. 2.7 and stuff like that, it's just, from, like I said, my experience in Naval, and, I've pre-ordered the PT-109 back when the beta first came out, alongside having the destroyers and all that and everything, and, like I said, the big problem with Naval is it's kind of just lost its touch. Like, back, like, with this little boat mode and stuff like that, it's fun, just because, it's close range brawl, and you're having a good time, blah, 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 and you can see here, one of the biggest problems, that LS is a dirty little ship, and it comes in and it will take you out. And as you notice here, not to berate my team, but like I said, these events, mere teams, they're going to be out for themselves. So this is one thing we got to watch out for. One thing right away is now we're going to spawn in the PT-109. There is a tech tree equivalent. It's 1.7, my bad. And it's literally the same boat. The only difference here is that you're getting JFK's 109, right? President Kennedy's. So this was a pre-order bonus back when ships first came out. And that's kind of a thing where it was kind of a big thing with the community because, everyone wanted like World of Warships or something like that. You wanted big naval ships. You want destroyers. You want subs. You want cruisers, heavy cruisers, light cruisers, battleships. You can see we just torpedoed that ship. That was kind of fun. And the thing is that no, like that's not what Gaijin was looking at doing. So. I remember testing it, playing a little bit with when they used to have a cargo convoy events. Sometimes that would pop up, and it was like certain times in the evenings, certain days a week that they would show up for testing and stuff like that. And I saw it grow and develop a little more, and then I took a break from it, right? And then that's when they started adding all these other ships. And now you can see we're in 1st place because we're just starting to kick some butt with this lineup. And you also will see that we'll start shooting down some aircraft in a moment. Just they start coming in, and this thing just takes them out of the sky. And like I said, there is the tech tree equivalent that does the same darn thing. So really, the only thing technically you would have to have is, sparing 500 golden eagles, which really is like if you pay for the 1,000 for only $6, like that definitely will go for a long way. You'll get some mileage. But yeah, no, just Naval, I feel, is just kind of lost its way right now. It's trying to find what it is to get players interested, and you can kind of see that's why they're doing the Tier 2 requirement. And it's not to bash, Gaijin or War Thunder's naval event, but you can see that along the way, they had something they wanted to do, and then the community, of course, directed it one way or the other. And it's just, like I said, if you play destroyers and everything like that, or you see it, like I've tried that event out, and it's just frustrating because the maps are, I feel, too big. It's just maybe simulator or something like that, or enduring confrontation. That mode might be perfect with, but for a realistic battle and just an arcade for naval destroyers, it's just not worth it. Definitely not worth the time. And you can see we're speed up here. We're definitely first on our team, as you can see, from all those kills and stuff like that. And like I said, it's a frequent thing, and we just get destroyed by that torpedo we drive into. So it's an easy lineup. It's very easy to play this. You get a low BR. You get to play with, like I said, not the SEAL Club, but a more relaxed environment than you would once you bridge that gap to 2.0 and higher. That's when you start facing stuff. And I want to say it's balanced. And as you can see here, that's my lineup. That's only 500 golden eagles with the sale right now, so I would definitely pick it up. That's the tech tree equivalent of the PT-109. So you don't have to worry about that. You can pick that one up, and it's literally the same thing. It looks the same, plays the same. I've tested it out. No big difference. And yeah, that's really much it with that lineup. You will use that lineup, you will do well. There are no problems asked. So I hope you all have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. And make sure you check out that thumbs up, thumbs down. Like I said, let me know if it's working. And like I said, this list will help you out with all your events. So other than that, I hope you have a great day. Y'all take care. Bye.